Hey there Star Wars collectors, welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video. Today we have images of Wave 5 of the Vintage Collection. Okay then guys, so Hasbro have released promo images of the Wave 5 Vintage Collection figures. So we're just going to have a quick look at those now and I'll give you my thoughts on what I think about each card and figure. So first off we have Chewbacca. Now this card back for me is long overdue. I'm really pleased that we've actually managed to finally get the original Chewbacca card back. However, I do have something to point out about the figure on this card. So if you look at the figure here on this image here, it is actually a completely different figure to the one that we had on the other promo shots with the yellow background that I'm just going to show you now. So I'm pretty sure now that this figure in the bubble is just a repack of the Black Series version. I'll try and dig an image out for that for you now and just put that up on the screen, but I'm pretty sure that is the same figure. And at the end of the day, I'm not really that fussed because, to be honest, this figure and card back combo is what really matters for me. I just wanted the card back. It's, you know, it's from the original Star Wars line. Great image of Chewbacca there from the film. And yeah, so here's an image of the figure loose, so you can just have a good look at him there. So yeah, a bit of a weird one really. They've obviously changed the figure on the two images there. Okay, so next up we have the Imperial Stormtrooper. He is on the Rogue One card. Now I think we have actually seen this card before at some of the conventions and what have you, but this is the first image that we've had that's a proper clean promo image shot. Now I've got to say, this is the figure that I'm looking forward to the most. You know, it's going to be the definitive Stormtrooper apparently. It's made up from body parts of other Stormtroopers that we've had in the past. And the helmet is apparently from the Rogue One line figure that we got a couple of years ago. I remember getting that 5POA figure and thinking then that the helmet was, you know, pretty much spot on. So I'm glad that they've used that on this. The card itself, I'm really pleased with the card. You know, the image looks like it's straight out of the film Rogue One. And obviously the films being so close together, this figure could just as well be a Stormtrooper from the New Hope. So here's a quick image of that figure loose, and as you can see there, that is pretty much as good as it's going to get when you're thinking about a super articulated Stormtrooper. Next up we have Lando Calrissian from the Solo, A Star Wars Story film. Now again, I'm pretty sure we have seen the card back, but again it's the first time we've got a proper close-up look at a promo image like this. Again, the image taken straight from the movie, which I love when they do that. To me, it's a good shot of Lando Calrissian, albeit a little bit of a dark image, but obviously he's in that dark room playing the Sabach game, so, you know, I'm still pretty happy with that image. Now we can have a quick look at him loose. So to me, looks like they're doing a really good job with the Lando Calrissian figures, because the one in the 6-inch line is a really good likeness. And again, the 3.75-inch version doesn't look like it's going to disappoint. So looking forward to that figure. And the next figure we have to look at is on a Force Awakens card. It is Captain Phasma. Now, as you probably all know, this is another repack of the Black Series 3.75-inch line. I think they were Walmart exclusives. Over here, you could only get them in Asda, and then later on in the Entertainer. So actually, I think I actually picked mine up for £5, which was a bit of a bargain, really. It does look like a complete straight repack, but, you know, what we're interested in is the card back for this. So I don't think you can actually get a better image of Captain Phasma, in my opinion, from The Force Awakens. That shot, I remember vividly, was from the trailer, and it's the first time, I think, that we actually saw Captain Phasma. And the way she's holding that gun, it just reminded me of Boba Fett for some reason. And I just thought, you know, this is going to be a really cool character. Unfortunately, they probably didn't make the best out of her in the films, but still, great card back to have, and another one that I'm looking forward to. And again, you can see the figure here loose. So, yep, complete repack of the Black Series version. And something that I never liked with this figure was the weapon. You know, it's got a, looks like what's a whitey cream type weapon, when really it should be chrome like her suit. And on to the final image today, which is the Praetorian Guard. So again, we may have seen this card back before, but it's the first time again that we've had it on like a promo image here. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice card. It's a Last Jedi card. And yep, the figure is a repack again of those Walmart exclusive 3.75-inch Black Series figures that came in the red and black boxes. I haven't actually got this figure, so I'm pretty happy that he is coming out on the Vintage Collection cards, and it'll just be another nice one for the collection. As you can see, standing there in his pose with his sort of staff weapon there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know whether you noticed, but in the film, there is like a few different versions of him with different helmets and stuff. So I think what would have been quite nice is if the figure had come with those different helmets, you could have actually changed those up a little bit. Now, just a few comments about this overall wave. You've probably noticed that it is a complete mixed wave. So we've got, Chewbacca from Star Wars. We've got Lando from Solo. We've got a Rogue One Stormtrooper. We've got a Force Awakens Captain Phasma. And we've got a Last Jedi Praetorian Guard. Obviously, recently we're used to having waves from pretty much all the same films. So obviously the previous wave, Wave 4, we got 3 figures from Return of the Jedi. But I'm not really sure if I have an opinion on this. I think I would prefer it if the waves were concentrated on one film and what have you, but I think the way they distribute them and the fact that there's so many films, and obviously with the TV shows coming up as well, they've got to get these figures out, especially the main characters. So, Lando Calrissian from Solo, we haven't got him yet, and the film's, nearly a year old. So yeah, there you go. So let me know your thoughts on these figures and this wave in the comments section below. Hit that like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we shall see you on the next one.